Roland, before I let you get on out of here, very last question. There's a vice presidential candidate that has to be picked in the event that obvious happens, and Kamala Harris is our Democratic nominee for the presidency of the United States come this November. They say, there are folks that are saying, analyzing this, you can't pick another black because you can't have two blacks on the ticket. You can't pick another woman because you can't have two women on the tickets. You've even got some folks out there talking about, because of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that's going on, particularly since October 7th, you know, it might be troubling for her to pick a Jewish candidate because it could affect the amount of votes that she receives. They're saying all of this. What's right, what's wrong, what direction should she go in to pick her next vice presidential candidate, Roland Martin?
So let me say this here. I always love the people who were like, oh, identity politics. She was a DEI pick. But so was Joe Biden when Obama picked him. What if they say Obama needed a white man with foreign policy experience from the Midwest to talk to those voters? Biden was picked. So I love it how they never use identity politics when it comes to white people.
Well, Delaware's not the Midwest. Delaware's not the Midwest, but I got you.
No. Remember, he was in Pennsylvania. So they always talk about that. Here's the most important thing. You need a VP pick who the nominee is comfortable with. I know we talk about battleground states and all sorts of stuff like that. The most important thing, who is that person comfortable with? And I think looking at the list and looking at Shapiro's only been governor for a couple of years. You got Whitmer, you're not going to have two women. You're not going to have Westmore, you're not going to have two blacks. I think the person who can be the most helpful, who she is most comfortable with, is North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper. Why? Because they were attorney generals together. They already have a relationship. He's a 67-year-old white man. He's term limited. North Carolina is a battleground state. And so I think those factors come all together. I think it's going to be North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper.
More than Bashir, more than Shapiro.
Yeah, because you want somebody who you're comfortable with. Look, Stephen A., you've had co-hosts.
Yeah.
You've had executive producers.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than having somebody, y'all got to be on the same page. Y'all got to be simpatico. Y'all got to be together. And that's really the most important thing for a vice president. You want somebody you're comfortable with because she already knows him, and it's a battleground state, and he's a 67-year-old white man. So he can go out there, he can talk country, do all this sort of stuff. I mean, all those factors, I think those are all the elements that it points to Roy Cooper.